usual morning run, a cheerful text message turns cold, and in the heart of the trees, a nightmare unearthed. This is the story of Laken Riley, a young life tragically cut short. Today, we delve into the chilling details of this case, exploring the events, evidence, trial, and the lasting impact of this tragedy. It began like any other day for Laken Riley. She set out for a morning run. A simple text to her mother became a chilling prelude to her last moments. But lurking in the shadows, a predator was watching. She was attacked. She managed to use her iPhone's emergency SOS feature to call 911, but the call went silent. When Laken didn't return, her roommate's alarm grew into panic. Using a tracking app, they followed her digital trail, their hearts pounding with each step. An AirPod lying abandoned on the trail, a chilling discovery that confirmed their worst fears. The police were called, and a desperate search began. But it was too late. Laken's body was found, hidden amongst the trees. The race to find her killer had begun. Laken started the jog at 9:05 a.m., and her smartwatch revealed that her heart had stopped by 9:28 a.m. The investigation quickly focused on a man captured on surveillance video near the scene. He was seen throwing a jacket into a dumpster. This man was identified as Jose Antonio Ibarra, a 26-year-old Venezuelan national who had entered the U.S. illegally in 2022. Police also found Snapchat selfies, which showed him wearing that same blue jacket. The discarded jacket became a key piece of the puzzle, Laken's hair clinging to its fibers. Police noticed scratches on Ibarra's arms, which painted a grim picture. Investigators also found Ibarra's DNA under Laken's fingernails. Another surveillance video shows him peeping through a window and spying on a student on the same day as the murder, further strengthening the evidence against him. Ibarra was arrested and charged with a slew of offenses. He waived his right to a jury trial and opted for a bench trial. The trial was a whirlwind of emotions. Laken's family and friends recounted the devastating impact of her loss. The evidence was presented, painting a grim picture of the crime. The defendant, his eyes filled with a mixture of fear and defiance, maintained his innocence. In a chilling climax, judge delivered a verdict that echoed through the courtroom. Guilty on all counts. Jose Antonio Ibarra was sentenced to life in prison without parole. From tragedy, a law emerges. Fueled by grief and a nation's outrage, the Laken Riley Act was born. The act seeks to empower law enforcement to detain, to prosecute, to deport. You can also get deported if you don't subscribe now. Despite the conviction, a sense of unease lingered. Why Laken? Some speculated that Ibarra may have been hunting for women that day, based on his alleged attempt to enter a female student's apartment earlier that day. Was this a random act of violence, or was there a more sinister motive at play?